Power 106, Brown Bag Mornings, Buenos Dias, and we are with the legend, Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Icon.
Mariah. Thank you for coming in, Mariah. It's so nice to see you.
It's so great to be here.
And we are here for it all. You know, I was checking on this new album. First off, I want to tell you about Type Dangerous, because I think that you are not only taking us on a journey, I believe, from the last 10 years with this album, but also the Type Dangerous had remixes, its own little EP.
Its own little EP, yeah.
Yes, so every song even has its own little island of moments. And specifically with Type Dangerous, there's this DJ Snake remix.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard that while getting ready.
Really?
That is such a beautiful spin on Type Dangerous, and it flows really, really good with the next song, Sugar Sweet.
Yeah.
They go so well.
I'm so glad you like them, because it was a whole thing. Like, we tried to get it done in time, you know, and we did. And everybody does love the DJ Snake.
Yeah, he killed that.
Awesome.
Yeah, he did.
I do want to talk about the imprint Mariah. This feels like it's your moment to be like, this is what I stand for. This is what it's been about creatively. We hear that you are at most 100% involved in everything and in charge of everything. It would seem like someone like Mariah Carey, it should have been that way since day one. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, as told in your book, there's been those ups and downs, and there's been those moments where you felt low-key, for lack of a better term, shackled to certain contracts and certain things and labels. Now it feels like, what is Mariah, the imprint, about?
You have to rise.
Right.
That's it. Like, if you can't do that, you know, you're never gonna do it. You have to do it in the moment and just make the best of it. Right. Really, I don't want to be too serious.
Of course. Yeah. But I think with you, and I guess with the Lambs, Mariah, we take you so serious, because what you've done in every step you've taken, not only do you do something for the music industry, but for individuals within their own journey and that at life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry to get serious. I'm a Sag. Everything just gets deep.
You're a Sag. I'm an Aries.
Oh. You're one to squabble with too, though. One thing I know about Aries,
I get along best with
fighter spirit.
I think it's the Sages.
Oh, yeah, we're the deep thinkers.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about Camp Mariah, because I watched this thing you were breaking down your music videos, and it was on Always Be My Baby, and you talked about how that was filmed at Camp Mariah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me since the 90s this thing has existed, where you've put blood, sweat, and tears and time into helping kids kind of see more for themselves.
Yeah, it's underprivileged kids, and most of them, it's based in New York, upstate New York. Most of the kids have never, ever, ever seen like grass and trees and all that. They haven't seen it, so they're just like, you know, if they get into the camp, and it's like 600 kids, but
like a summer.
Yeah, well, parts of the summer.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so they come there and they see these trees and stuff, and they're like amazed, because they just haven't been exposed to that.
Right. So
I go up there, and when I can. I'm not going to say I go up every day, because we all know that's not happening.
You do make the time for it, though, Mariah.
Yeah.
And I think it speaks volumes to you to have been such a young artist when you started doing this, because that had to have been second album that you did that music video?
Second album. About third album.
Okay, third album.
Yeah.
For you to still have already found, I guess, established that.
But for me, that third album, you know, it was a whole moment.
Yeah.
It was a moment.
There you go. You are the moment. No, you're the moment, Mariah.
No, you're the moment. But that's how I got started with the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I started to feel like really proud of it, and just being a part of it. And it's great. It's got a huge lake.
Yeah.
And all the stuff that really, like, for the kids, it's like a first time thing.
now that it's been going on for years and years, have you ever like met some lambs that are like, man, I went to Camp Mariah and stuff? What are those stories like?
Yep. Those stories are amazing. What do they say? Some of them, like, I've met when they were at Camp Mariah and they were little, and they wanted to be, what's it called? They wanted to, what is that called? They wanted to, like, kind of do what you do.
They want to rap.
Journalism.
Yeah, oh, got you.
Journalism, yeah. I would remember if they wanted to rap.
I don't know. They're from New York, Mariah.
Yeah. So they wanted to, journalism, whatever. And then he got into it. And it was amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I have met other kids that went to Camp Mariah that wanted, that had aspirations and things they wanted to do. So I feel good about it. I feel good about it.
Going from having the kids at Camp Mariah to your own rock and roll, it's so cool, I guess, to see that form. And granted, you keep your private life very private. I guess a lot of us, any little inkling that we can get, like seeing gaming, and then you kind of come in and be like, Mom, no, stop.
Oh, that was rock, yeah.
But to see those moments, I guess that brings us into the life that is Mariah. And one of your best, I guess you have so many titles to yourself, but one of your best is being a mom. Is that on this album at all? Because this is Here for It All.
Yes, it is on the album, but I don't say it like up front.
Got it.
Yeah, I do things with this album, like a whole bunch of different, just different stuff where it's like, it's Here for It All, which is the last song on the album. And it has different people on it, like that I'm referring to. Yeah, so some of that's the kids.
That's going to be there, yeah. Mariah Carey, we have you in here and we're talking about this new project. I did want to go back to your book real quick. And actually, I want to tie it into a music video. I think it was in We Belong Together. Wentworth Miller was in it, and I guess you were like in the cross between. Like, it's like this guy, but I'm kind of stuck over here. In the book, I'm wondering if you know the story I'm going to tell, but in the book, there's a story of a young man that you saw driving in with the Rolls Royce, and he says, "Hey, Mariah," and then that whole night you were like, oh my gosh, I feel like butterflies.
Yes, more than butterflies.
Tupac Shakur. Yeah. So in that music video, I'm like, okay, this could be that.
They could have turned that around and made it that.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah. The moment was like at the AMAs, and Pac had pulled up and said, "Hey, Mariah." And the way that you wrote, I love your pen, because it's like my name just came out of his mouth like smoke. Like it was just a beautiful hi, Mariah. And then that whole night, it was like, Mariah was like, oh my gosh, he said hi to me. But you're Mariah Carey.
Well, he said it like, hi, Mariah.
Yes, Mariah.
And I was like, he knows who I am. And I was hosting the AMAs that year, so I had to
busy.
I had to keep going back and forth, but I wanted to keep going back and forth because that happened.
Would you have done a song with him? I know that that would have been, I guess, the perfect moment. Unfortunately, we lost him too soon.
I know.
But seeing what you did with hip hop, where you were able to combine the two, especially around the moment that you did, it wasn't too, I guess they weren't telling you, hey, this is something you should do, this would better your career. This is something you did in spite of anyone telling you not to.
It was definitely in spite of anyone telling me not to. And I just, I loved hip hop, and I loved the moments that we're talking about, especially hi, Mariah. So it was a pretty major moment for me, to say the least.
That would have been the power couple of all power couples. I'm telling you, Mariah. Like, no one.
I wish.
Oh my god.
I love that. We've seen like interviews of certain rappers you've been in the studio with. I think we had Crazy Bone in here, and he's like, man, Mariah was just chilling there with all the fellas. Like, tell us about that. How you're able to, like, obviously you live a life of luxury and glamour, but then you're able to just be around the hood shit like everybody else.
That's just what it is. Right? I love. You said Crazy Bone, right?
Yeah.
I love Crazy Bone. I love the whole group.
Yeah.
And it was just major to be around them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a special thing.
Everybody's nervous. Y'all didn't get mimosas. I am not nervous right now. I'm talking to my girl. Mariah likes Labubus. Yeah. Did you guys know that? She doesn't think they're ugly. Hey, say something now.
I really? Do think they're cute. But did you know about, what are those ones? Monchichi?
Yes.
You do?
I have one and she has one.
I have one in my car. The yellow one.
See, I got to tell my daughter that these are great.
They exist.
Because she knows they exist. But, you know.
Angie, go get it. You're giving it to her.
She has it. She has it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can put their little thumb in their mouth.
Yes,
that's exactly
so
what it reminded me of.
It's too cute.
Have you ever seen Where the Wild Things Are, or that book? That's what the Labubus remind me of, like that monster with the big smile. Yeah, but I told the guys, I'm like, don't talk to us about liking ugly things. We like you guys. Y'all are ugly, not respectfully, but like we have our own kind of ugly that we like. That needs to be a song, Mariah. You're ugly and I like you. You better value me.
Mariah, I wanted to ask you, so Lotto remixed Fantasy, and you know she made it into a big hit with Big Energy. What other songs would you like remixed of yours? Like, what other hits?
I prefer they don't remix them at all.
Yeah, I like that answer. I love that one.
It was huge already, by the way. She didn't make it a big hit.
No,
Mariah made it a
I
big
knew
hit.
that. I'm saying she made her own hit out of it.
Got you.
But like, speaking of big hits, are your kids ever on TikTok like, oh look, your mom, your song's going big again and again and again?
Yeah,
like,
they definitely.
They show you what songs that are playing on there?
They do show me the songs that they're liking a lot.
Yeah.
What song of yours do you feel like should have been maybe pushed out more by the labels, like maybe an older song on an older album that was like, man, I wish they would have picked this one as a single, should have been a bigger hit?
That's difficult.
I was listening to Baby Doll and I was like, dude, this is an incredible
Baby
song.
Doll. I love Baby Doll. Thank you for listening to it.
Yeah.
I was listening to Migrate.
You were?
And I was like, this should have been a club banger. It was you and his T-Pain.
Yeah.
I know what happened. Why did I do that?
Yo.
This is why I say nobody should cover my songs, because we want them the way we want them.
Yeah.
That's true.
You made them, you created them. I saw this story about one of my personal favorite songs, and I know you might not like it so much, because I guess the story is that it was kind of, not for lack of a better term, forced on you. You didn't really see it. It was too, I guess, maybe too much for what you were used to at that time. It was the song Hero. And it was actually written for Gloria Estefan, but they said Mariah.
I wrote it. And I gave it. I didn't give it to her. I just kept it at that point.
It was like a movie, right?
It was for a movie called Hero. And then they were like, the label was like, no, you need to keep that.
Mariah, no one could do what you did with that song. I can't hear anybody's voice, and that's why, like, you know, they have these competition shows, and you were judging one of them. But when there's a Mariah song, I'm like, you can't, like, it's a one of one type of voice. You can try, but you're gonna do yourself a disservice by trying, because she is her.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So like a song like Hero, I'm like, yeah, no one could have done that but Mariah Carey. I know it grew on you. You said, like, with how fans kind of interpreted it, and it helped personal, I guess, journeys. It helped you, or like you appreciated it more.
Yeah. Oh no, I definitely appreciate it. And when I say like, I don't want anyone to do my, I don't mean that.
Yeah.
Like you know, it's just that I'm coming up doing stuff. Here we are at the station, and you know, I look at it like, oh wow, this is a great moment.
Yeah, I know. I think that's I guess to me, and only having heard 2 excerpts from the album, Here for It All, I'm assuming is the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm here for all the good and all the bad that comes with this, because a lot of it's glammy, but a lot of stuff gets frustrating and there's challenges, you know?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that song is just like, it is Here for It All. You know, I wrote it that way, just to say like, okay, I've done this. You know, I want to. I don't know how you explain it, but it's just one of those songs that I love so much, and I put it at the back of the album so that people would listen to it and not just be like, oh, what is this Here for It All at the, you know, at the top of the whatever it's called. But people were like, oh, Here for It All, like this happens at the end of the album. I get it. You know, that's what I was looking for.
You know, you mentioned about writing your own songs, Mariah, and it was something that while you were listening to the radio, you thought everybody was doing. And so she kind of grew up being like, look, you have to write your own stuff.
Right.
Then you come in and then you're like, no, there's other people writing for you.
Writers.
And then they're asking you to write for others. I guess, Mariah, how difficult was it or could it be for you to like give up writing once you knew how, like that, once you took it on, you know? This is me. I'm not going to let anybody else say my words for me. Or was that more collaborative?
I think it's very much, this is me. I'm not going to let anybody else say my words for me. But it's also like on another point, I love being able to just say, hey, here I am. This is a song that I'm working on.
Right.
And, you know, I hope you like it, but can't help it if you don't, you know? So that's how I feel about it.
Being that you're such a like proud songwriter, what do you think about people using ChatGPT to write songs and lyrics and stuff?
I think I really don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a cool thing that it can happen. I just don't want it to happen to me, and it already has. So what are you going to do?
I know. The last thing I want is like, hey, here's this new Mariah Carey song, and it's like AI having chopped up your vocals, and it's not even you.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's people that I guess maybe are fine with it, but then there's craftsmen, and that's what you do when you create a song, Mariah. And I think that that's something that while there are artists that can make a whole career off the other stuff, you guys are gems, the ones that can create it and hear the melodies and make time to pick out the beats and stuff like that. I'm sure that with Mariah, the imprint, and guys, I guess the future of Mariah Carey and what you bring to music, like that's something we'll not lose.
Yeah. No, I mean, I appreciate that so much, because when you see something like that, you see like AI, ChatGPT, whatever it is, like, you know, it is something that's taking a bit of your persona away. You know, it's taking a little bit of who you are away. That's what I think.
Yeah, we had will.i.am in here, and he's like, and then you're giving it so much info about yourself. You're like giving your deepest, darkest thoughts to this thing that you don't even know where it's going, who's owning it, any of that. And then I'm like, dang.
Wait, like us right now?
Like if we were to chat GPT, like for example, I chat GPT how my plant's doing because I suck at being a plant mom. But will.i.am was like, you're giving whoever owns chat GPT all your data, where you're at, what you buy, things like that. And it's just another way to just like grab our info.
To grab our info. Yeah. Dang.
I know, right? It makes a lot of sense. That's too much. That's way too much right now. I want to talk to you about butterflies. Okay. Do you have a favorite? There's so many different types of butterflies.
I like the monarch butterfly.
That's the orange one, right?
Yeah.
The orange one.
It's the one from Mexico, y'all.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah. They migrate from Mexico to...
Did they go to, where's that place in the Bahamas?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I've been there though. On all the trees have the butterflies on them.
They have the butterflies on them, and then they're like on here. It's amazing.
Yeah.
What is the name of that place? Something with an M.
I don't know, but they eat conch there.
They do.
Conch.
And they put jelly and stuff down on the trees.
Yeah.
And they go to the butterflies go there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty major.
Do you like the Bahamas? Is that one of your favorite
I have
spots?
a house in the Bahamas
Oh.
that I love, but I still need to finish it.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you're building it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They say the Bahamas has some of the nicest people.
Yeah, I would believe that.
And clear water.
I bet.
Beautiful clear water, and it's also got where I live has pink sand.
You, oh my
Pink
God,
sand?
you live by Pink Sands Beach?
Yes.
It's pink sand, and then it doesn't get hot. The sand doesn't get hot.
It's the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you find these places?
Expedia.
Well, I was
Just like, no.
no, I was just looking for a house, and I was looking in Puerto Rico first, and then they didn't have anything, and I wanted something really bad, so I was like just looking around, asking the people, what are the people, the
Realtors?
Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. And they showed me this place, and it was a guy who had like, I don't know, he had a nice house, but it was small, and he was a carpenter, so he kind of like fell into that world. And then I was like, okay, I really like this house, and so I got the house, and then for years I didn't finish it, and now I'm finishing it.
Let's go.
Nice.
This must have been a sign then. Like it's the house.
Yeah.
It's the house.
When do you go like during the holidays? I know sometimes it might be better to go to a tropical space.
I go to snow during the holidays.
Of course.
She's the queen of Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I really do. But then after that, we're gonna go to Eleuthera this year.
Never heard of
Where's
it.
that?
Some
I'm like,
rich
where's
people
that?
thing.
That's in the Bahamas.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Mariah, is it true you used to live in Newport Beach?
No.
No?
Where did
Oh,
you hear
okay.
that?
I just heard like that. I was like I don't know.
Starting rumors already.
That's why I asked. I didn't say she did. I
Stop
asked her a
asking
question.
stupid questions.
Sorry. Okay.
The answer is no, but that sounds like a good
Because they have a
idea.
place out there called the Monarch. They have like a beach hotel. I was there recently. I don't know. I wanted to ask you if OC or LA is better.
Why do
Here we go.
That was where I was leading. Yeah.
There we go.
you don't have
Okay.
to answer that, Mariah.
It's because she's
No,
from the
it's
OC.
okay. I don't know the answer. So
Okay, good.
She's great.
So
Yeah.
being the queen of Christmas, like, you know how stores start putting things up months early?
yes.
Is that like the sign for you where you're like, oh, like October, Christmas is coming? Or like, is there something?
No, I do some things. Did you ever see my? It's time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that was huge.
Why did you guys talk over when she said that? Oh, I'm so sorry. Perfect.
Can you do it again?
This is rare air right here. It's Mariah Carey.
I'm sorry.
She did the whistle thing.
She did the whistle note.
Sorry, Mariah.
No, it's okay. I didn't do it very well.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well,
You can do it again.
well, yeah, we remember that. It was beautiful.
We witnessed it.
We witnessed
And, it was all- and Maximo ruined it.
Look, I want to talk to you real quick. I did see an over-under video with you, and they had asked you about West Coast rap, and if like overrated or underrated. You're like, no, people love the West Coast rap, and I love West Coast rap. Specifically, I wanted to talk to you of clearly your resume and the people that you've collabed with. I think it's so amazing. Even now with the newer guys, you have a record with YG. You and Miguel's Beautiful is one of my all-time favorites. I add that in even with your library of hits. I love that song too. What about somebody like Kendrick? Is that maybe on your radar or something that
He's
you
definitely on my radar. I mean, I think everybody pretty much
Right.
loves him.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yes. Everybody loves him. You know, it's so hard because like you do little things and you're like, oh, I love this person, I love that person.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just difficult because so many great artists out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I think something we learned as fans too. We can wanna collab so much, but if they're on a different label, that won't happen. Then
Right.
like all of that stuff gets into play. But just so you know, we would love to see it, and I'm sure he would love to see it.
I would live to see it. Can we call him?
Yeah, let's call him. I have the number from 2014. But
You can try it.
Sound
We
like
could DM him.
me.
Mariah, so we do this game. And please excuse me if it's a stupid game. You could tell us it's stupid, but we would like to play it with you. We are clearly Hispanic. If you couldn't tell. Hella Mexican.
Couldn't tell.
Right?
I knew it.
So we like to test each other's Spanish in a game called Si Ser No Sabo. Some of us suck at Spanish. Some of us are all right. The only expert in here is Angie. She watched like soap operas in Spanish. She watched Shrek in Spanish. She's very the Spanish speaker. Then we have someone like Greg. We call him our little coconut. Brown on the outside, white on the inside.
That's me.
And all of us kind of like mid-range. Like we're like, yeah, we could get by. We could
have our
order
good days,
tacos.
bad days, yeah.
If you could go up against any of us knowing our Spanish, I guess, skills, who would you go up against in a game of Si Ser No Sabo? This guy, Greg.
About to go against Carey right now.
All right. First to 2 points wins. It's going to be super easy. I say a word in Spanish.
I'm not gonna know a thing.
You're going to know it.
I'm on the same level as you.
You might know.
You got it.
I'm on the
I'm
same
going to
level.
say a word in Spanish. You tell me what you think it means in English.
Okay.
Okay? Greg, your word is amante.
What the?
Amante.
I know that.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds because we're on MC time.
Lifting.
No.
I'm thinking
Amante.
Amante.
Lover.
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 Wouldn't know. I don't have
Got
one.
you. Oh. Mariah.
Yes.
Mariposa. Mariposa.
Is that butterfly?
It's 1-0, Greg. You're about to lose to Mariah Carey, Greg.
Wouldn't be mad.
Okay. Your word, Greg, is arcoiris.
What?
Arcoiris.
What is this?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
Mariah, arcoiris. Would you want to try to steal it?
No. I
Okay.
can't steal it.
It's rainbow.
No, I've never heard that.
I should have tried to steal it.
Okay. Mariah, your word is beso.
Kiss.
Yes! Mariah Carey! Your Spanish is incredible, Mariah. Come on, you know this. Increíble.
My Spanish is incredible.
Me gusta mucho. Mariah Carey, tú sí sabes. And Mariah Carey, thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
It
much
was
for
a
hanging out
pleasure.
with me. This was so good.
Lefty, do you want to do the It's Time for Mariah?
Me?
Yeah, go.
No.
Come on.
All right, Mariah, don't look at me. I love you.
I know.
I love
It's not you,
back.
it's me.
Go ahead, do it.
It's time. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
All right, you try it.
You guys are gonna scare her.
This feels disrespectful, but I'll try it. No.
Go.
It's time.
Yeah.
I got the airiness.
Yeah.
All right,
Go,
go, Maximo.
Maximo.
Oh, this is.
He has a raspy voice. So
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah,
I lost there.
That's my dog that died.
Yeah, he smokes a carton of cigarettes for breakfast. Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
No.
It's a problem. It's a problem. Angelica.
Okay. It's time.
Yeah. That was my favorite.
That was actually pretty good.
That was good.
Mixed it with little Halloween vibes, but I'm on that.
Yeah, Halloween vibes.
Oh, me?
Yeah, but step away from the mic.
I did to you.
It's time.
I'm sorry.
I thought it couldn't get worse.
Yeah.
Mariah
That was the best
Carey. Power 106.